And we're live on YouTube. That's why I'm looking over here. This is YouTube over here. This Facebook right here. Okay. So we live. Welcome to Adlek Sirrah Events, LLC's Conversations and Cocktails with Kelda and Crew podcast. This is season 2, Elevation, episode 3. We are revisiting the subject that we had last September when we kicked off the podcast. Do you have 8 minutes? So we're revisiting that, one, because it's an important subject to me, two, because I feel like that was our first one and we didn't give it a lot of conversation like I feel it deserves. And it's the 1 year anniversary. Yeah. So yay. So we're going to revisit and hopefully get into some deeper conversations. I will add the link. It's a YouTube link that explains what the 8 minutes is, even though I will. But you know me, we like to kick off our stuff with a shot to get things going. So we have a shot here. So we are saying cheers to Unwonderful Podcast.
Yeah.
Cheers. Clink, 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 clink. Good grief.
Oh my.
And we also always have a signature cocktail. This is a hurricane made Dr. Pinky Iam's way. So that's what this is. I put hurricane mixer, which y'all know I do not like to use mixers. I like to use all my ingredients. So that's why I had to put a bigger spin on it. So I used hurricane mixer, Bacardi, lime juice, and Champipple. Champipple. So that's what that is. So we have our regular podcast board members here. We have Janine, Jana, and Miss Off Camera, Barb. Monica is not with us today, but she's here in spirit.
Yes, money.
And then we have 2 special guests. We have Miss Lynn, special guest, and we have Fran again, who is a special guest coming to us again. So we appreciate you all joining us.
Thanks for having us.
So before we go any further, I just want to say, please go to YouTube, like, comment. Please comment on Facebook. Unfortunately, the Facebook goes off in 30 days. So make sure you go to YouTube and like and subscribe so we up our game. Mm-hmm. And briefly, so I'll catch that on the end. I promise. So I want to get into it. First of all, this is a part. So I will touch briefly. This is a part of my brand. There's a lot of things within my brand. There's what you see sitting here. I don't know if you can see, but the charcuterie board. I threw that together real quick for us, courtesy of Barb for the ingredients. So thank you. And then we got the podcast and the biggest hub. So we also have the cocktails that we do signature cocktails, but the biggest hub is event planning, which has branched out to ladies empowerment events, which is like my love and my passion. And I'm trying to, keep it going. So I've come up with an idea where I'm going to celebrate my birthday. Like we all know, everybody knows that I'm going to celebrate my birthday. So I'm going to turn my annual birthdays into ladies empowerment brunches so that I can keep it going. Because regardless, again, I'm going to celebrate my birthday and I'm going to spend money on my birthday. So I figured I'd use it that way, and that way I can continue to do those events. So now we're going to go into the subject, which is the question, do you have 8 minutes? And we say 8 minutes. But the whole premise is, if someone is, I don't know if we could say in distress, but maybe you can say in distress, because distress is different levels for different people. But if you're in distress and can you all make sure, can let us know if you can hear us okay too as we're talking. Mm-hmm.
Scarlett said MJ is his name.
Yes, it sure is. Yes, thanks, cuz. It sure is. Yes. So if anybody is upset and distressed or whatever, and they come to you and say, "Do you have 8 minutes?" If so, we all committed to saying one of us in our collective group of girls will make sure we give that 8 minutes immediately. Now we all work, we all got stuff, we all doing things, but we try our best to tap in right away. And it's so weird because we've all kind of asked for the 8 minutes over the past year. And it's so funny because even with us working, having families, and being like doing whatever, somebody always makes sure they reach out. They reach out, which is crazy because it just so happens. And it's almost like we all have this energy that we know. Well, we know she can't do it, so I got a couple minutes. Let me just go ahead and even if you don't give the full 8 minutes, but you just acknowledge that this person needs something, you can help them through whatever it is. So the premise again is giving somebody 8 minutes to talk to you and discuss or get out whatever they need to get out so they can go on and move in a positive way to get through. Now, we're not saying you're getting ready to solve their problem. We're not saying that, but we're saying you're giving them time, you're giving them space to express how they're feeling. And then maybe it's another conversation, a longer conversation at another time. Mm-hmm. Maybe you're giving them a resource to help them through whatever it is. You're giving them the 8 minutes that they need to get over that hump, I would say. And we talked about this too. Ironically, I don't ask for 8 minutes unless I'm like bottom. Right. And I know that's not good, but that's just how I am. And so a friend of mine was saying the same thing. And she was like, I just couldn't bring myself to say I need 8 minutes. Mm-hmm. And there was a couple of times where I typed in, do you have 8 minutes? And then I deleted it. Mm-hmm. And so in doing that, you're giving yourself too much time to think about what you're saying, right? So we came up with a picture. And it's an hourglass with a hand and all of that. And it has an 8-minute hourglass. That's my tattoo. I got the tattoo. I'm living this, y'all. I'm living it. I got the tattoo. So, and Janine has an 8-minute tattoo on her hand, on her arm. Yes. So we are true to this. Oh, wow. And so she said, what about a picture? And I was like, damn, that's a good idea. If we develop a picture that represents, it asks the question without you asking it, then once I send the picture, it's out there. I can't take it back because somebody has seen it. True. You know what I mean? So it's easier to send the picture and then be like, oh, no, I don't need it. But then by then everybody is coming to you like, what's up? What you need? What's going on? Yeah. So we use the picture and we say the words about the 8 minutes. And so I'm going to start and say this week, I probably should have asked for 8 minutes a couple of times and I didn't. And it's because of it's a lot has to do with it's me, that's asking for help. And then the other thing is like, everybody has shit now. Everybody has it. And I'm like, who am I to pile on top of somebody else's stuff? And so I didn't, but then I stepped back. But then, like I said last year, I have ways of asking for 8 minutes without asking for 8 minutes. And that's another thing. When you get to know your people, you'll know when they're asking for something.
But when you're holding yourself back, Kelly, from asking that 8 minutes, do you not think about what that could possibly do for that individual?
If they talk me through it?
To them. You feel me?
Yeah. No, I haven't.
Really?
No, you mean the 8 minutes?
That 8 minutes you would ask if you like, when you got 8 minutes and then you delete it. I don't ever see it. Yeah. What if I needed that 8 minutes from you? Just being there for you.
Right. I never
to change the trajectory of my day or what was going on.
I never even thought about that.
You know what? To be there for someone else gets me out of
that's
what I'm
never
going
even
through.
Thought about that.
And like, man, my spirit's lifted now. Kate needed me, and I had that 8 minutes for taking me out of my head of everything I'm going through.
I never thought about it. I honestly never thought about it.
Because everybody has a different love language, right?
You feel me?
Sometimes if you need the 8 minutes, Maybe I need the 8 minutes and I'm being hesitant.
Yes.
You
Right.
feel me? Yes.
So
It's going both ways.
It creates, right? I always say that 8 minutes is our bat signal, right?
Yes.
It creates a community for us.
Yeah.
Right. The reason I have the tattoo where I have it is because one, I know I have a support system, but two, to remember,
hey,
I have a support system.
Damn.
Yeah.
Right? Because
So now I wish I had done one.
But for me, I'm gonna be honest, full transparency, I struggle really with asking for 8 minutes. I need 8 minutes every day. And I struggle with that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So people like me who are like, oh God, you just want to tell somebody something, but then you're like, no, let me just keep it. I'll keep it. I'll internalize it. I'll deal with it, and I'll just move on.
Right.
So 8 minutes is hard.
It is,
and that's where the picture
But
comes
you know
in.
you need it.
Yeah, because if it's hard picture, like I said, you can't take it back.
Y'all remember where I was sending the picture to say, "Here's the tattoo."
Yeah, I remember that. We were like, "What's wrong?"
And the group exploded.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, yeah. So
Well, we can't. My sound's down.
no, hand her because Barb is so far away from the table. So give her a mic.
Yeah, because I think
You just
all
keep
of
that
us can
one.
pick up.
Yeah.
Friend. So to your thing, because I do understand that. And sometimes it's very hard to reach out for 8 minutes to a group of people. It's very hard. But I promise you that sometimes when I'm needing it, I will call my 8 minute person because I do have them. And sometimes it might not be the same person because it could be what you're going through. So it could be that person that understands you. And so for me, I promise you, I've reached out to Lynn individually. I've reached out to Kelda individually. I probably even reached out to Janine individually, and not saying things, probably even Jana. And so when I say that, is sometimes that 8 minutes does not have to be the group.
Right.
Because
I'm all committed to giving each other
right. And it's not
it doesn't have to be in the group.
But not only that, because I understand what you're saying, it's hard to ask. So there's no way, I promise you, there's no way I'm going and saying a bat signal 8 minutes for everybody to know that I need 8 minutes. But if I pick up that phone and say, can you talk? You got time to talk? You know what I'm saying? And I promise you, every last person that I have called have understood that I needed to talk.
Well,
Just want to give it to you.
Like what Janine was saying. So when we were deciding on the tattoos and what they were going to look like and design them and stuff, and so Janine had this vision or dream, and so she drew it and then put it in the group. And so everybody is trying to call her ass. She's not answering the phone. So now everybody is calling me. Like, what's going on with Janine? I was like, I'm calling her. Like, she is. So we're trying to figure it out. So I finally called her and she answered the phone. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm like, we're trying to, excuse me. And I'm like, we're trying to find, everybody is reaching out. You're not responding. Like, what's up? Do I need to get on the road? Like, what are we doing? And she was like, girl, I am so sorry. And I was like, God damn it, Janine, you know what the 8 minutes been. And then she didn't come with an explanation as to what the picture was. So if she had had an explanation, we would have said, oh, okay. So we didn't know. And so when I say we committed to this for each other, we have. Because it means something when somebody says it, calls, sends a picture, or whatever, like it's real and it's important.
I say that,
So
friend,
important.
to say, find your person.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I say. It's because it doesn't even have to be
No,
the
it
group.
doesn't. It doesn't.
It's find your person. And that's what I say. Because I promise you, Lynn is one of my people. And she didn't know about this group of 8 minutes until recently. So it's find your person. I said all that to say find your person that you can call.
Because we know, right, we have made a commitment to each other that if you reach out, it doesn't have to be me, but if you reach out to me, I'm there for you. I might say, give me a second. I'm on a call, whatever. I'll call you back. You can call me.
Yeah.
But the funny thing was after like the emergency that I created, the comfort I felt.
Of course, right?
Because I was like, wait, everybody showed up.
Yeah.
I'm the hesitant one.
Yeah.
I'm the one that's the helper. I'm the one that always has to talk to everybody and say, are you okay? Are you okay?
And I have
So,
8 minutes for everybody.
right. And so
Right.
to know
Yeah.
that everybody was like, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
They
Sorry, pardon me.
I know you were at school.
Y'all at school.
But you still
How,
do.
like, we can pour into and be
Yes.
there for everyone, but we struggle with when it's our turn.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's because we're independent women
Yeah.
that have done everything for ourselves. So when it comes to asking,
It's a
it
blessing
is
and a
hard.
curse.
It is.
But I'm also a bit of a baby, so like I'm you be like,
And know that
Well, sometimes you need to cry.
Cry feels good.
That's part of the release.
part of the 8 minutes is no judgment.
Yes.
Right?
Bam.
Yes.
What's a big deal to you may not be a big deal.
Exactly.
But I still have to understand that it's something that you're trying
Yes.
to work through.
Yeah.
And the premise of it is that the guy that did the video, and I found the second video that he was talking to Maria Shriver, said that it was her that he was trying to contact, but she just kept saying, hey, you got a minute to talk.
Yes.
You got a minute to talk.
Yes.
And he was just like, he didn't have a minute for
He
her.
was busy.
And then she was like, she was going through all of this, and he was like, well, why didn't you call me? He said, she goes, I tried.
Yeah.
Every time. So that's the premise of it is,
And that's what I was saying. Like me, I might not say to you have 8 minutes, but I might say you want to go for a walk.
Oh,
You want to go for a drink.
Yeah.
You want to like sit in the yard. Like sometimes. I mean,
You say, what are you doing? What are you doing? That's
yeah, that is
That's
one
what
of my
she said.
favorites.
That's a loaded question.
Yeah.
What's up? Get to it.
Yeah.
No, because she says, what are you doing?
Yeah. That is. That's true. That's true. And I didn't know that about myself. That is true. That is true. Yeah, that's
All right,
very
you going out
true.
for a walk?
That's very true.
or hey,
Yeah, yes,
I don't
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So for you,
I don't like to say when people at work on
Yeah,
Messenger
yeah.
and they want to pile in that.
No.
What do you want?
Yeah.
Pile in that XXX.
Yeah.
Tell me, let's get to it because I don't send hi.
Well, no,
Because if I don't want to read it, it's just, hey, Kill, just driving by to say hi. I say, hey, I set my intention. I don't need your response back necessarily. Bam. I just, hey, okay.
So that's good to know.
Right.
That's good to know. So if
That's
I
part
say
of my
to her,
love
hey,
language,
I'm
not
saying I'm going to give you some more information.
I need
So
some
you don't
detail
know.
oriented.
Yeah, so you
Right.
need-
What you need from me?
Yeah.
right.
And see,
I'm like,
that's
so
what
you
I'm
said,
saying.
hey, I'm like, okay.
You feel
Yeah.
what do you want?
And see, and that's part of, like
Give
I
it
was
to
just
me.
saying, knowing who you're approaching, who you're dealing with. You know what I mean? So then you know somebody might not say 8 minutes. They might do something like, Nick, what are you doing? Or I might say, and
See,
sometimes
I
what I'm
love
doing isn't I need 8 minutes. Sometimes it's just, what the hell are you doing? Like,
Hey, I
I want to
just
do
want
something. I want to what are you doing? So, but you can tell. You can tell what comes next. What it is. You know what I mean? So that's funny because that is true. That is true.
I think they already know because I'm always sending something back and forth that if they call me at 3 o'clock in the morning, I probably be like, what's going on?
Right.
And I'm going to talk to you at 3 o'clock in the morning. I want to know.
I will too. I'll be tired, but I'll talk.
I'm just
So Fred, you felt something when you said that.
I'm
Because I saw your
yeah.
face.
What?
Oh, yeah,
Oh, but she was saying
I
that.
would get emotional in the circle.
Yes.
And I'm like,
Oh.
suck it back in.
And you don't have to do that.
So say
Even if this is live, I don't give a shit.
So say
Right.
sometimes we act like we put this mask on. And we come out and we want to be superwoman, we want to do this, the job, the children, whatever, whatever. And then you're depleted. But you go into a battle zone where
Without all
that
your
space
weapons.
might be.
Yes.
That's right. Wherever that space might be.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's okay to take that mask.
Yeah.
You know, I think to wear that mask. Okay? So if you say, hey, Piggybacking off of what Margaret says, it's okay. You don't gotta be superwoman for everything. Everybody. Okay. Sometimes it's okay to just say, I give. I don't. I can't do it. I cannot do it. You have to suffer by yourself.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna shit that's impacting my
I'm not.
That's it.
Pass it around.
Well, and to Barb's point, right? I think that for me, the people like it's the different ages, right? Like I think when I say this, I do okay. There's something I'm struggling with, but I know that Kelly can talk me off the ledge from this, right? Or friend can help me get through this one. Because every friend has their different role in your life, right? And I know that I have a different role from every friend, right? And so it's like, and then there's sometimes you just want to get everybody together. To talk shit.
Absolutely.
And then, and you have that one friend that's your truth teller, right? You have that one friend that's gonna be
Right.
Ready to turn up.
I'm like, shoot, if I need a ride, this one right here.
So Janine, I was just thinking that maybe 5 minutes ago, I was like, when I was thinking your person, you really got to know your person, because with that person, I'm thinking, dang, if they really wanted somebody to go beat somebody up or fight for them, I'm that person. And not even that I could beat somebody up, but I will go fight for you. Whereas, as if, but if you need someone to calm you down, and you go to Janine or something and calm you down, because it really is. So know your person.
I don't know about Jana so much.
Jeanette
changed a little bit.
I calm people down.
Jana has changed a little bit. So
what's the rising sign again? Because this is what's been rising lately.
Oh, what is your rising sign? I don't know.
Scorpio has been rising lately. Yes.
Yeah, I am the rational. No, I would say rational, but I'm healthy, right? Like,
so I would say rational. Yeah, I would say rational.
Yeah.
I would say try to keep the peace maker. So that's exactly it.
Well, I will say that.
I overthink.
That explains a lot.
I overthink a lot.
So
yes, you do.
Know that,
Because it's two of you.
She's a Gemini.
I'm bad to it. I'm not evil, but I'm not bad to it.
I'm born in May. A lot of my people are April and June.
That's fucked up.
I overthink a lot of things.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure, a lot of.
Yep.
But I think ultimately the message is that.
But are you in tune with your two selves?
Right.
I'm in tune with my self.
Okay. What's your alternate personality's name?
Learn
learning today. What's your alternate?
It depends on what you see.
Oh, so there might be more. There might be 3, 4.
Depends on what her situation is.
Okay, so we can be her. Let's talk one at a time. Oh no, when the subject gets
So we apologize.
I'm sorry.
But I will say this. I think that we come from a generation that has, and I say this a lot, that we are unsurprised. So we had to figure it out for ourselves, right?
Yes.
And so we have strong mothers.
Yes.
And so sometimes we believe as Black women that we were built to struggle.
Yes. And that's not our
and
struggle.
built for the fight. But you don't have to be built for the fight.
I just
And so that's what we have to remember is that you are not Superwoman. You can't do it all. You can't have it all.
You need people.
But you need people in your life, right? And COVID made us really kind of solitary people, right? And so we're reconnecting. I think at least for me, right?
Yeah.
There was a struggle that I went through, right? And it was like I wasn't alone,
Right.
but it was also I needed my friends.
Yes.
Right? And so it was, if I wanted to complain about something or somebody or whatever, all I was doing was sitting in the house just kind of thinking about it.
Yeah.
Right? And then internalize. And so internalizing things then can, like you said, can affect your organs,
Yes.
can affect your psyche,
Yes.
can put you in a space where you kind of have this imposter syndrome, like I'm not worthy of this, I'm not qualified for this, I can't do this because I don't have this, right? And so who is the person that you can go to and say, I'm feeling this way? And not feel judged,
Yeah.
right? Because that's the most important thing,
Yeah.
right? Is make sure your friends and the people that are reaching out to you don't feel judged for how they're feeling or the way they're doing things.
Right.
Now, there are times you have to be honest.
Yeah.
You should always.
And you
There are
have to
times
be able
always,
to
yeah.
accept that honesty from your friends, because if I'm not honest with you, I'm doing you a disservice.
Exactly.
A very big one.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's something I had to learn, because like Barb said, Janine is sort of
Right.
but you know, it's like I need to be honest with you. It's like, hey, you know what? That wasn't right.
Yeah. And so for me, I might be like, fuck you, whatever. But I'm gonna go back and I promise you, I go back and listen. I really do. And I mean, and I have been in the moment like, fuck you, what you said. But I have gone back because I have who I call my big sister, Monica Smith, who I said helped raise me. She, and it's an insider, but it's not because I talked about it at the first ladies brunch. But I told her something. I honestly can't remember. I remember the interaction, the conversation, because she was like, you know that's fucked up. Like, you already know that's some fucked up shit, and like I can't even roll with you on that. And I was like, you know what, whatever. Like, you know, and I'm mad, but then I went back and I was like, shit. You know what I mean? And so I did go back to her and be like, okay, you was right. So I do that. I do, but in the moment I might be like, fuck you, whatever. But I do listen. So I do want the honesty. Because I know I will do some stupid shit or say some stupid shit, especially if I'm at a point where I done weighed the pros and cons and I don't give a fuck. It's on. You know, I'm serious. And I know that. So if I weigh them and I'm willing to go down that road, it's on.
Well, then,
so that's
living it, right?
I'm a very
And that's
intentional person.
what's
that's fire. That's fire. So at least she weighed the pros and cons. Aries don't weigh nothing.
I do it quick. I'm ready. I'm ready. Stop or go.
But it's like y'all put it out there.
It's
Let me catch the antelope.
It's weighed. I mean, so I understand. I understand the 2.2 seconds because it's all went through. But for me, I guess I don't care. I mean, I'll break your window and then go fix it later. I have no problem with it. I just made my point at the time.
You need to come to us for 8 minutes.
It's an Aries week.
So we can stop.
That 8 minutes would have been after I've done broke some stuff like, damn, calm down.
It's like to go on what you were talking about, like it's like for me, it kind of ties into my age. Like, you're good. I was so in distress, like a lot when it came that time, but I was so able to help everybody else.
Yes.
Like
You helped me.
When people
Yes.
like, I was mentally just going crazy.
Yes.
I was in
Yes.
such fear.
Thank you for saying
But-
that. Thank you.
But
Thank you.
when it came to helping everybody else, I just blocked it all out and said, okay, they have this store has this, and I'm willing to get this for you.
And then I got it from you, and I was supposed to like, okay, this store has this. What y'all need?
Right.
We're gonna get it for you. Yeah.
And I was able to, because it was so important to me to make sure that everybody else was okay. when I was struggling.
But that was your 8
That was your 8
moment,
minutes.
right?
Yeah.
Because you were being helpful.
Yeah,
Right? Because you didn't know what else can I do.
Yeah.
So, friend,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna promise you this. I promise you this, and this is a promise because you saying this is also learning your call out. And so if this is how you're calling out for 8 minutes by helping the rest of us, it's gonna make me ask you what's going on with you. So I mean, I've always thought that of you. I've always thought that of you, that if you need something, go to Fran. Because Fran is gonna know where to get it from, or she's gonna find it for you. I've said it 1,000,001 times. But with that being said, I mean, if that's your way of saying I need 8 minutes, believe me, I'm gonna ask you. Because I'm that person who's gonna say. And if you tell me no, I'm gonna leave you alone. But if you say yes, then okay. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's just like I'm pretty sure I said something at the last time we talked about this and said I wish we had this during COVID when COVID first started because. I was like you. I was so fucked up. I was so fucked up. Like I was so fucked up. And the people that I thought would have had my back and at least tried to understand me and what I was dealing with talked shit about me. But the people that I'm with now are the people that had my back, that entertained all of my crazy, because it was crazy, and I admit it was crazy because I was scared to death. I lived in a house where everybody had asthma. Everybody but one person was overweight. So I was horrified. And instead of trying to understand me and know this ain't killed her, this ain't normally how she is, so something gotta be up. Nobody did that but the people that's around me now. So that's who my people are. And I just wish the 8 minutes had been there then because I needed so many 8 minutes. Right. So many 8 minutes. And that's why it's so important to me now. Because people's mental health now is being challenged every damn day. And I mean every day. And I have even started seeing a therapist because of it. And I recommend it to everybody. Like I'm telling you, like it helps for somebody who don't know shit about you to listen and get you to see stuff that you never thought you would see. And I told my therapist about the whole agency, and she said, "Oh my God, that's
Same
thing."
Yeah.
So
let them.
yes. And so I'm telling you, if you could be somebody's therapy 8 minutes and you don't even know it. And just pay it. My biggest thing to like not end this, but because we got a few more minutes, but pay attention to the call outs that your people give you. Yeah. That's it. Like Janice said, what are you doing for me? Pay attention to your people because everybody is struggling. Whether they say it or not, that's bullshit. We are in the fucked up time. So pay attention to your people when they ask you something or say something or do, like, don't take it as face value. Try to have a little bit of understanding behind it because it might not be a messed up situation that you think it could be. Them like really, really struggling and needing them few minutes. Like we have a good friend, Jana and we gave her 8 minutes and we continue to give her 8 minutes. And we travel to give her 8 minutes. And I'm not calling out any names, but I'm sure, and I'm sure if she's watching, she knows what I'm saying. But we travel to give her 8 minutes because that's how important it is for us to be there for people when we know they need it, and we can do it.
I think one of the things is to understand your friend's character.
Yeah.
Right, and how they move in the space.
Yeah.
And to be able to recognize something right. What she said was didn't like quite hit.
Yeah.
Right. And so when you listen, because that's what I was saying. Sometimes you have to listen to understand.
Yes.
And not listen to respond.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And so when you listen to understand, because everybody don't want you to fix their problem.
Right.
They just want to be able to get it out.
Be heard, right? And
Be
some
heard,
days,
be seen.
And some days I'll say, well, is there something I can do?
Yeah.
No. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
But also there comes a point too where you can't let people unload all.
Yes. Yes.
And then I used to allow that unload every time, right? And so now you have your burden, their burden, their people's burden, and it's like,
and I'm not taking that on. I am here to listen to everything. So I don't either. But I have a few friends that said, "Oh, I had to stay off Facebook because it's just too much and all that." Why? That's other people's shit. That ain't my shit.
Right.
You can talk about all kinds of crazy stuff you want to. That don't have nothing to do with Kelvin. Now, if you need me, I'm gonna listen and I'm gonna try to help you. But I'm not gonna take all your burdens. I don't have to. I can help you without taking your shit. Okay. So what happened?
Brother Moy says, just leave that sounding board.
Yeah.
And
That's my cousin.
Swift.
That's my cousin too.
Haley.
Oh, hey. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
But
So I wanted to talk about what you said. I think I don't agree with that.
okay.
wait, say that. Okay, so
That
what's
definitely has strong mothers.
I don't think that applies to everyone.
That's true.
Because each mother gave you something different.
Right. Sure.
And my mother was strong. You built off of that.
Yes. Right.
But it was a different strength.
So-
something that
I mean, I'm speaking
I
from
might
personal,
have
and
said
I can't, without divulging.
Right.
right.
My mom was 22 years old when she died.
Right.
And so,
I don't think age matters.
no, I'm not
It
saying
can,
that, but I'm saying
It
that
can, but I
the
don't
way
think it always
that she was raised,
That's what it is, not her age.
not the age when she was raised, did not necessarily give me that.
Yeah.
I had to
Give you what?
give me that strongness where you fight for what it is.
Yeah.
You get your own stuff. You don't depend on anybody. You work hard. You do whatever. I got that from my dad.
No? Well, and
So,
I did too.
she
So
showed me.
I got butter.
I'm not dispelling her.
Right,
But
yeah.
she showed me
Social.
a way how to live.
She
Right.
showed you
Social.
social.
She showed
And
me
you
social.
need the social.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Yes, you do.
But you need the strength.
Yes.
And that was my mother too. So my mother showed me strength, but she showed me more social.
Yes.
My father showed me fight.
Yes.
Like fight.
Yes.
Like fight.
Yes.
Like I like literal the word fight.
Yes.
Like seriously.
Yes.
And so and I can't blame my energy on him because I know it's me and video and all, but I know I am my father's child.
Yes.
Right.
But I'm also my mother's child.
Right.
You know, so yeah, I do have a balance, but I normally we still are
I
products.
don't know where
Right.
we
Yeah.
I don't know either way.
Yes.
You're a product of your
Yeah.
you are.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
And everything that happens to you, you're a product of it. And so what I will say is that I think for the most of us, we have young parents.
Yes.
So, and a lot of times, I say too, is that we have to give our parents some grace.
Yes.
Because they only knew what they did,
Exactly.
right, at the time. Or, like in some people's case, you have old parents who was tired.
Right.
That was me.
Exactly.
I didn't have my
So,
own gun.
it's just
You know, I got 5 before you. I'm
Nah,
not it was, of course, people.
But I will say this too, for
It
those
was
of us
tired at that
who
point.
had siblings, we did not have the same parents as our siblings, no matter how close we
Not at all.
are in age.
That is
Because our parents
Was Lisa
knew
not
more.
saying this when we were at football?
Yes.
No, you're fine.
So you don't have this consideration. We have the same mother. No, we don't.
No.
Because what I put mom through gave mom something for you. Right? And so our parents only know what they know. Like we knew what we knew at the time. So sometimes hindsight is 20/20. Right? And so there's grace you have to give your parents, there's grace you have to give yourself. Right? And then in the Black community, mental health was not
Taboo.
Yeah.
priority.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
It wasn't a conversation.
Exactly. And so we're learning to dispel some of that by talking to each
And
other.
that's why mental health stuff is so
Yes.
important to me.
Yes.
And that's why I wanted to revisit the whole 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I really feel we didn't do it justice the first time. We really didn't. I mean, we explained it. We shared the video,
Yeah.
but we didn't really get into
But now
it.
we have experience
a year
of 8 minutes.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
And so we have made it what it was intended.
Yes.
Right? And so I think it's great to revisit it because we had talked about it. And then we're like, okay, here's where our experience came from that year.
Yeah.
Right? And how much we've grown.
Yes.
And that as a group.
Yes.
Right? As
Yes.
friends.
Yes.
As sisters.
Yes.
As, confidants.
Yes.
How much you've grown, right? Because I think
I wish y'all could see Barb in the background.
Yeah.
Because like for me, I lost my mother when I was just before I turned 40, right? And so it's sometimes I know that everyone has struggles with their parents, and I stay out of the conversation because I'm like, I don't know, but I also know that we're at an age now where I used to lean on my mom, right? And so now I'm like, okay, I got a new group, right? Because we're moms, we're women who work. We're women who thinking about what's going to happen with the rest of our lives, the things we showed you. So it's helping me to kind of pivot and say, yeah, mom's not here. But you have people here who are moms,
Right.
who have lived and existed that can help you. And so for me, it's been a way for me to reconnect with women that I know that are here to help me.
Yes.
Because I thought,
Yeah.
and the person I used to call is phone. So, it's like, you stand, I like to call it standing in the gap, right? I have a really good friend of mine that I worked with for a long time, and she stood in a gap for me for a while, and she still stands in a gap. And I say that to her a lot, and sometimes she doesn't understand the impact she has on me. And she says, God brought us together, and I totally believe that because she was there for me exactly when I needed her. And so
just think about, what I think about with there's two things I want to say, and I want Dave to talk, but she has something important I feel that needs to be said. But remember when you told me, I might have said, what you doing? And you said, oh, me, Larry, and Parker are going to Old Orchard and so and so and so and so. And I was like, I'm going.
Yep.
And I just invited myself. And I was like, I'm going too. And I literally invited myself, and we had a good time. And when you got home, you sent me a message and said, thank you for that 8 minutes, because I did it. And I had no idea. I was just trying to be outside. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to be outside. And I gave her. And so I think it was you that said, you don't know, and you give in you need it, because I wanted to be outside, but I did want to be. You know what I mean? And so, but in my wanting to be, I gave Janine 8 minutes and didn't even know I was giving her 8 minutes. So it's exactly what you said. You know what I mean? So it's important. The other thing, and I'm pretty sure I said this before because this is real for me. And I haven't, of course, been officially diagnosed, but I feel I have seasonal depression. Because the winter months make me unhappy. So I try to do all kinds of things to keep my mind off of that. So I tell these ladies, I told them last year, and I've been saying it for a couple of years, if I say I need to go for a drink, I need to do it. I need to do it. Because I need to help myself get through these months. And it's not about the temperature, it's about the darkness.
Like the sunshine.
I need sun. And I didn't realize how much I needed sun until COVID. And I need sunlight. Like I come in the house like, why the blinds closed and what is the, and what is this? Like I need sunlight. Fuck these lights, I need sunlight. So I come like down, like I say out on a day where on the weekend I have to get up, and so I'm in the bed till like noon. And I come downstairs, ain't no blinds open, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like y'all been downstairs, like y'all open the blinds. So I need sunlight. So we're getting into the season where I'm going to struggle. So I'm telling everybody I'm gonna need 8 minutes until February. I love it. Okay. And when I say what you doing, we're gonna go for a walk, even if it's 18 degrees outside, buckle up, we're going for a walk, or we're gonna go to Robert Brown or something, but I'm gonna need some 8 minutes. need some 8 minutes, and
I love it.
I'm just
Yeah.
living in my truth. I need
Yeah.
some 8 minutes.
I love it.
But Ben,
I love it.
I want you to say this because I want people to hear it from
Thank
you.
Yes. Because as the newbie to the group, my message is be intentional though. Because I'm an intentional kind of person. Don't be getting around the bush. What do you need from me? And I'm there. I got 8, 16, 32. What you need?
She did math.
Yeah, she did.
Do I need to get to 64?
Well, no.
Because if Barb home, Barb don't.
I know.
She's being intentional.
Yes.
If I see Barb calling, okay, I need to get a phone. As long as I'm not like in a business meeting, but as soon as I'm done with that meeting, I'm calling back. But if I ain't in a business meeting and it's the middle of the day,
And Barb's
I don't give a fuck what I'm doing.
Yeah.
right.
Because you know.
Hey, baby.
You know, yeah.
Because I'm called.
What's that? You feel me? You feel me?
Yes. And that's
I
why
know we there for each other, but I know.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm saying being intentional, girls. I need out because I don't have y'all numbers.
Oh,
So
but
I
you
need
can
y'all
have that.
numbers
Yeah,
after this.
yes.
But be intentional.
Yeah.
I ain't got no dogs, ain't got no cats. I just got Dora. I just need. So if you need me, just let me know. And I'm done. Mic drop.
Right, there you go. All right.
Bring me in. Bring me
It
in.
is funny that you say that, Lynn, because when Barb calls, I pick up. Because Barb don't call.
You feel me?
And it's funny because when she called me, I be like, "What's up? What's going on?
You
good?
Yeah.
If you good, okay, let me call you back. If I need to, like, let me call you back. You good? Hey, you good?
And then you should be like, girl, I'm but Jack. I ain't even need to call you. Like, oh.
No.
Then you got to disappoint like, well, oh.
Fran will send a video. Janet will say, "Hey, bestie."
Oh.
That's
So
to
I
Janine.
didn't know the video. So wait a minute.
I don't know the videos.
So are the videos?
Oh,
Sometimes.
like Marco Polo type of thing? Where you
So
No, you can still
You
video.
can gauge
Oh, that's Marco
friends.
Polo.
You can gauge
My
friends
sister Tracy do it. Yep.
sometimes by videos that she sends.
Okay, so
Because
I didn't
that's,
know
you
that.
know what? You're right. Because that's all you do all day.
I didn't
Is
know
send.
that.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, Janine.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
So
Okay.
is that your mood, friend? You don't
Is that
even
your-
know.
is that
So why don't we set up a Marco Polo?
She doesn't even know. She just.
But
I
we
love
said,
that.
what are you doing?
Yes.
Didn't know.
Yeah.
And you know, normally if I send a message, I say something.
Yeah.
Like usually I'm always
Right.
messaging.
Right.
But a lot of times if I take the moment to speak, then that's me saying, "Hey, I need to tell y'all something."
Yeah.
Right? Even if it's like flip it.
And I
Right.
love listening to Janine.
Look, listen to what
Or
what he did today, or what they did today, or this is what this person did, right? It's just me trying to release that, right? And because I'm like, okay, I need to tell somebody,
good.
right?
This is good.
So you always have to learn the language of how
You
you
do.
I love everyone's
Good.
love language and
Good.
communication.
So we should say definitely. I got you, Barb. We should say definitely that the standard is you have 8 minutes for the picture. However, comma, we should know our people, and it can look a different way, and we should be able to pick up on that and say, "Oh, but wait a minute, this might be that situation.
Right.
Let me just check in."
Mm-hmm.
Because like Monica, she's not here, but I know Monica.
Right.
Okay, because we've been and what's crazy is we haven't been friends long, but we've been friends long enough.
Right.
And I notice when I don't hear from her, whether it's in group messages, text messages, Facebook, or whatever, I know something. And I don't know what it is. So I'll reach out like, "Hey sis, you okay? What's going on?
Yeah.
You good?" And then sometimes she'll be like, "Girl," and sometimes you're like, "Yeah, no, I'm good, I'm just busy." But again, knowing your people and
Yeah.
knowing little signs, sometimes people don't have to ask for 8 minutes, but if you have a signal that they need it,
Yeah.
ask them what's up. Just ask them. You ain't gotta say, "Do you need 8 minutes?"
Right.
Just say, "What's up, girl? How you doing?" Like, and that's a way of giving people the 8 minutes. Okay, go.
So we've talked about everyone at this table
Just move with it.
except for Jana.
Oh.
And I know Jana's 8 minutes. So I'm going to put it out
Okay,
there.
put it out there.
When Jana goes silent,
Oh.
Yeah.
Dark, and you haven't heard from Jana, and it's like, what's up with Jana? Jana needs 32 minutes. What'd you say? 32? 64? It took a minute. It took a minute to realize that. But I do know that if because Jana is, she's there. Not the darkness of I'm at work and can't reply.
Right.
The darkness of there is no Jana. Where is Jana?
MIA.
I know Jana needs 8, 16, 32, 64. You know what I'm saying? 128.
One thing I do
I know that much.
is that our 8 minutes do turn into a long time.
Yes.
And
And that's okay.
there are times when
It starts at it.
right when the
It's
video
never
comes through, when the video comes through, and that's where we have chalked a work day.
Yeah.
Because my husband come down the stairs and said, "Y'all still on the phone?"
Yeah.
And I'll be like, "We didn't talk for 6 hours,
Yeah.
9
Yes.
hours, 10 hours."
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And we have talked.
Yes.
And
It ain't
so
been no silence.
it
It's
is
been conversation.
so, and sometimes it's just us laughing.
Yes.
Sometimes it's us. You know.
I love it.
It might be a
Yeah,
prior
right.
to between them.
Right.
The whole vibe, whatever it is.
Speaking of 8 minutes and that, I think we need our work days.
We do. And I can do it now. I can do it now. I need that I can do that now.
That was so much.
I'm sure I can do that now. Like,
We gotta get back.
And-
I was thinking about that too.
And
yes.
we don't have to always do Friday. We can do whatever
Whatever.
Yeah.
works
Yeah.
for us.
We just pick Friday because we end up kicking.
Because Fridays
Yeah.
can be terrible.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's a little
Exactly.
easier, right?
Yeah.
We
get
grown.
tacos.
We grown.
Neighbors dropping in.
Okay, so it's 4:18. We started late. I don't know when we started, but I'm sure it's been an hour. So it's only been 52.
So I just
So I just want to let's like wrap it
Can
up.
I say one more thing? Because
Yeah.
I think because we keep saying 8 minutes, 8 minutes, 8 minutes. And to go back to the video.
I'm gonna share the video.
Because he said, his friend said to him, "What you doing?
Yeah.
What you doing?" So his friend was not asking.
Yeah.
Right? So it is really about understanding the
Yes.
signals.
Yes.
And so when you go back to that, just remember, not just here at the table, the people listening. Just listen
Yes.
to understand.
Yes.
And yes, we get busy. Some days I don't want to pick up the phone,
Man.
but
Right.
we know that it's so easy to text people that when people call you, it is intentional.
Yes.
Like Lynn
Yes.
said,
It
it
is.
is intentional.
Yeah.
They need to talk to you.
Yeah.
They even need you just to say, like, what was it? Thursday, Barb called, she was coming from somewhere. And I was like, oh, I got this thing from Panda Express, and it said, call a friend.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I love it.
They will smile when they hear your
Bam.
voice.
That's what sometimes you just want somebody's voice.
And I hated that when she called because I was
You
so
were talking.
engrossed in what I was doing. I was like, I'm sorry, y'all, because I'm not even
But then I
talking.
was
I
like-
gotta go.
But
Like,
when I saw your face, I was like, because even Barb picked up this camera. I said, yes, she really is into
I
what she
was,
doing.
but last week was heavy.
Yeah.
It was really heavy, and I don't know if because I saw my therapist during the week too. So I don't know if it was that, if it's I don't have the organs for hormones anymore.
Yeah.
But your body still goes through that process.
Oh, hell yeah.
And so I didn't check my little calendar to see if it's that time. I didn't any of that, but this week was real heavy.
Yeah.
And then on top of it, it's not that work was bad because work is actually a lot. Like I had a really good conversation with my manager yesterday. So it's good stuff, but it's been a lot. It's been a lot happening with my job, and it's impacting people that I like. You know what I mean? So it's just been a lot of stuff. It's been a lot of heavy meetings, heavy projects. So it's just been a lot on top of home.
Yeah.
So it was a heavy week. It was. Yeah. And I was just engrossed. Yeah. You know, and I was like, God, I feel bad because I'm not talking, but y'all, I just gotta go. I was like, I just gotta go. I'm so sorry. I just gotta go. You know, and I don't like being that person. Yeah. You know, but I had to in that moment because it was I was like trying to focus. Yes.
One last thing.
Okay. And then Barb, I think
8 minutes to everyone else. How about giving 8 minutes to yourself? Sit in whatever it is for that 8 minutes.
Yeah. So what I started trying to do is every quarter rent a hotel room.
I love it.
And just do me. Champagne, wine, iPad, movies.
Have a love affair with yourself.
Yes, girl. Yes. And so I didn't.
I'm not sure. I love the shit out of them.
Listen, I didn't get to do it for my birthday, but I also do it for Jada's birthday. So I get a hotel room for the whole weekend. And I take the first night for me and then the second night for him. So I'm going to do that.
I am going to do that.
Yes. It is wonderful. And make sure you get a hotel room with a tub in it. Clean the tub. What they do? Clean your own tub.
Public service announcement.
Right. That part.
But in other words, get your son to come in and clean the tub.
Get your sauce, and your flowers, and your wine, and your candle, and your good movie, and just, it's a whole vibe. It's a whole vibe. It's wonderful. Yes.
Any parting comments?
Yes. Friend.
Jenna.
I have.
Of course she does.
Please,
Yo.
okay. I have to say sometimes when you call someone, you already know about how you're feeling, and you don't need someone sometimes to remind you or to give back. So,
What do you mean?
What are you saying?
if you know, oh man, I really messed up, and I call and say, and I said, oh yeah, I don't need you to come back and say, yeah, you messed up.
You know what?
Okay.
So
Sometimes, in that moment, you can revisit it, but in that moment, I just like you need to hear me.
Yeah.
Just tell you hear me, and then you know what? We'll unpack this more. Thank you for sharing, and then you want to do the next day.
That's a non-judgmental.
So I would like to answer that because I think we kind of touched on that a little earlier.
Yeah.
Know your person.
Yes.
Because you are going to call, if that's the case, call the person that you know you can vent to like that. Because if you need the truth, then you call the person that you need the truth. You know, because and that's just that simple.
Yeah, right.
Or you know yourself, because you might need that. Where I always need the truth, no matter what. Give it to me, and like Kelda, I might hate it when I hear it. You know what I'm saying? I might hate it when I hear it, but with that being said, I heard it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What, and so it's up to me to stir on it. And believe me, I've stirred on stuff, and it's gone both ways. Yeah. I promise you, if I've stirred on it and I'm still on my side, I'm still on my side.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or I've stirred on it and I'm like, oh my God, I might need to give an apology here.
Yeah.
But sometimes, and that's the fire, because we rush so much. It is sometimes we do need to sit back, and we do.
Yeah.
So sorry you had to deal with the beginning.
So is there any more comments that we need to address before we close out?
Hey,
Money.
Yes, because I'm here.
I feel a little FOMO.
You took my
So with that, no more comments?
No.
Okay. So I just want to close out. Thank you for tuning in and all that, because this is exactly what I wanted it to be. I wanted us to revisit, because the last one, like I said, it was maybe 22 minutes. And I'm like, no, this needs so much more time than what we gave it last year. And again, to Janine's comment that we've experienced it now, so we can talk more about it now. So I promise you, we ain't gonna revisit it in September of next year. But
I was up to 60.
yeah. But however, you might see a post that just says 8 minutes. It was just a reminder: give yourself and people 8 minutes, and that's it. So I just again want to thank you for tuning in. I also want to say that we really, really, really want to keep the mental health thing support going, especially, and I'm not trying to like shut anybody out, but for women of all colors. So I do want to keep these empowerment brunches going. I would love to have 2 a year. Right now it's only going to be 1. But in order to do 2 a year, we need sponsors and donations to Adlek Sirrah Events and the whole cause. So if you're interested, you can inbox me or anybody sitting here and we can tell you what you need to know. Well, you know, and so it isn't just about the ladies empowerment events. That's like my calling. Okay, that's where my focus is. But however, if you need event planning services, signature cocktails, charcuterie boards with love and creativity, or anything event related. Girl, I got you. You can see all the pictures of things I have done, we have done that have been wonderful, fabulous, and beautiful. So don't miss out. You got experience in that ASC experience. But thank you all so much for tuning in. We love and appreciate you all. We will be back in December with the Q4 and final podcast of the year. So stay tuned. Peace out. Bye.